Welcome back to my road to completion guide for Bloodborne. This is episode 7. Let's go ahead and make our way into the building. I want you guys to take this staircase up to the next platform. Your goal is to make it to the ladder while trying to avoid the enemy that you guys saw that's currently behind me. This enemy is extremely strong. You can see him firing off some magic right there. Get on the ladder as fast as possible. The enemy will not be able to follow you. Once you make it to the top of the ladder, grab the key. The next item that we need to pick up is called the empty Phantasm shell. This will be your third hunter tool out of 9. There's one enemy that we need to defeat, which I'm going to show you guys how to do in the gameplay. After that, we'll be able to pick up that hunter tool and then we can continue. Now we need to backtrack to the ladder, but the problem is that the enemy that we skipped earlier is still going to be waiting on us. So here's what we can do, okay? There's going to be some double doors that we're going to have to open. Now I chose to exit my game after I opened up the double doors because I'm really quick about exiting the game, but if you guys are a little bit slower with the menus, what you can do is as soon as you open up the double doors, you have those invincibility frames. That's when you want to exit the game and set up your safety save. So after you set up your safety save, talk to the NPC. You guys will get 2 insight for that. Notice we went from 10 to 12 in the top right hand side of the screen. And then I want you to kill this NPC so you can pick up another rune called the Eye Rune. So now we want to set up for the boss fight. So what I want you guys to do is equip the bolt paper in one of your quick item slots and then go ahead and set up another safety save. So in order to make it to the boss fight, all we have to do is walk off the balcony. The water is actually an illusion. You'll fall right through. You eventually hit the bottom. You'll notice that you won't take any fall damage. Boom, now you guys are in the boss arena. Now before we start fighting this boss, I want you to practice a combo, okay? Go ahead and shorten the axe. Then I want you to hit R1, L1, L1, L1. I'll demonstrate it for you guys one more time. So just shorten the axe, L1 to shorten the axe. Then it's gonna be R1 and then L1 3 times. Attacking with this combo will allow you guys to maximize your stamina during this fight. This boss does like to disappear from time to time, so you want to be able to do as much damage as possible before this boss disappears. So let's go ahead and shorten the axe, press square to use your bolt paper, and then it's R1 and then L1 3 times. Now I want you to notice the last hit did not do a lot of damage, and that's because I hit the spider in the face. If you really want to deal a lot of damage to this boss, you want to attack from the side or from behind, okay? And you'll also see me do this with the smaller spiders. See how I'm to the left of that spider and boom, I attack it from the side with my axe? That's exactly what you guys want to do. Now you just saw that small spider attack me and notice how much damage that spider did to my character. You guys have to be careful during this fight. You have to wait for these enemies to attack and then counterattack them. And remember, you cannot focus on their front because they have that hard shell over their face. You have to attack them from the side or from behind. So the goal for this first phase is to kill all the small spiders, and then of course we're going to do more damage to the boss. The boss is then going to disappear, and that's going to take us into phase 2 of this fight. The problem with phase 2 is that the boss is going to start firing spells off at you guys. And the boss has long range attacks, short range attacks, and physical attacks. If you get in too close, there's plenty of ways the boss can do damage to your character. Now it's very easy to avoid the spells if you're locked on to the boss. So I want you guys to practice that during phase 1. Notice that I'm locked on to the boss, but I'm still killing all these small spiders, okay? I'm just letting my hunter axe do all the work, charging up the R2 with the hunter axe extended, and I can still kill the spiders while I'm focused on the boss, and that's going to be key to making it through the next phase successfully. And that's pretty much all you have to do to make it through this fight, okay? Once we make it to phase 2, once this boss disappears, you want to stay focused on the boss. Anytime you see the boss cast spells, you just want to dodge to the right or to the left, spam the O button. You will be able to avoid all the attacks. Try to kill all the small spiders and then come up here, do some damage to the boss using that combo string that I taught you guys earlier. rinse and repeat until the boss dies. Now, if you want to make this fight go a little bit quicker, you can skip killing all the small spiders and go straight for the boss. You just have to wait for a good opportunity to run in there, maybe do a charged R2 attack when you're sprinting, something like that, and then get out really quick. Because if you don't get out quick, the enemy's going to hit you with some physical attacks, or the spiders are going to gang up on you guys. Notice how I'm dodging here. That's what I was telling you guys about earlier, okay? So just watch the gameplay, and I'll talk to you guys when you defeat this boss. there's your trophy. You're also going to pick up some Kin Cold Blood 12. That's just some free blood echoes we can use for later. You can remove the bolt paper and then just spin the camera around until you see the lady off in the distance. Run toward her. There'll be a cut scene. Then I want you guys to make it to the next lamp, set up a safety save, and I'll see you guys right back here in the next episode. Be good.